Our next topic is what is a CNC machine? In CNC, C stands for computer, N stands for numerical, and C stands for control. So it's computer numerical control. This means we are going to operate all machine movements with the help of a computer, not only the movements but also various operations. You might know that a computer can't understand our language, like English. It only knows its own language, which is a programming language. Before the invention of CNC machines, all these operations like turning, drilling, grooving, and so on were performed manually using a lathe machine. However, with the lathe machine, much hard work and time were required to perform these kinds of operations. As time passed, new technologies were added to the lathe machine, and that's how our CNC machine was developed. In this CNC machine, there are three setups. The first is the job holding setup. This is how our job holding setup looks, and these are the jaws. This is how our workpiece is held between the jaws. We're going to learn this in detail, but for now, just take a look. Our next setup is the tool holding setup, where all the tools are fitted. With these tools, we're going to cut the material of the workpiece. This is how our whole workspace looks, and we call this setup the turret. So remember the name turret, where all the tools are fitted. Our third setup is the control panel. This is the most important setup by which we are going to perform different operations and tool movements. There are many companies that manufacture these control panels, such as Fanuc, Siemens, Haas, and so on. In this course, we are going to learn about the Fanuc and Siemens control panels, which are mostly used in the industry. This is just like our mobile phones, where many companies manufacture them, like Samsung, Apple, and so on. Their mobile phones have different looks and structures, but the built-in functionalities are the same. For example, if you press the calling icon, it will call, or if you press the message icon, it will send a message. This is exactly the case with control panels. The structure and appearance may look different, but the built-in functionalities are the same. So if you learn how to use one control panel, you can work on any control panel very comfortably. Okay, so we have now completed our second topic. These two topics are just introductory topics. From the next topic onward, we will start our main syllabus. Our third topic is the control panel. With the help of the control panel, we are going to perform different operations like drilling, turning, and grooving. Not only can we perform operations, but we can also manage tool movements. This is our control panel. It has three parts. The first part is the display, where we can see everything, such as which tool is working, its program, its speed, its distance, everything. The second part is the programming panel. With the help of the programming panel, we can write programs, edit them, and handle all program-related work. The third part is the operating panel. The operating panel allows us to control tool movements and manage all operation-related tasks. Here, we are going to focus on the Fanuc control panel. If you learn the Fanuc control panel in detail, you can easily operate any control panel. In the control panel, the most frequently used key is the reset key. Just like in our computers, where we have a refresh key to refresh the system, we have a reset key in CNC to refresh the machine. But this is not the only use of the reset key. The reset key is also used to stop the machine in case of an emergency. You can also use the emergency stop for this purpose. Additionally, the reset key is used to remove messages or alarms. When operating the machine, mistakes are inevitable since no person is 100% perfect. The machine will alert you to any mistakes with a message. You need to correct the mistake and then press the reset key. As soon as you press the reset key, the message will be removed from the CNC. If the message remains, it indicates that the problem or mistake has not been resolved. First, solve the problem and then press the reset key to remove the message. The third use of the reset key is to restart the program. meaning to start the program from the beginning. Now let's see whether it's working or not with the help of a video. As you can see, the spindle is rotating, which means our CNC machine is on, and as soon as I press reset, the machine stops. So it's working. You can use the reset key in an emergency situation. This is all about the reset key. Our next keys are the page menu keys. These keys are used to navigate pages. Let's go through them one by one. Our first key is the position key. This is how the position key looks. Now let's see what exactly the position key does. It shows the position of the tool with respect to job 0. We are going to learn what job 0 is, but for now, just remember that the position key gives the position of the tool relative to job 0. It also shows the position of the cutting tool. This key is mainly used to see the position of the tool. Now, let's explore the position key in detail with the help of a video. As you can see, our spindle is rotating, and this is our operating panel. As soon as I press the position key, you will see U and W on the display. These represent the X and Z distances of the tool relative to job 0. Look at this distance carefully and remember it. As soon as I start the cycle, the distance changes, indicating that our tool needs to move 287 millimeters more in the Z direction. However, the distance is so small that it means our tool is definitely going to collide with the spindle. I have created this situation intentionally so that you understand the importance of the position key. As soon as I start the cycle, the tool collides and we get an alarm from the CNC machine. During setting, this key is extremely useful because you need to know how far your tool is from the job and how much distance remains. By using this key, you can avoid accidents. So this is a very important key for setting operations. Our next key is the program key. This is how the program key looks. It is used to view programs, including both running and stored programs. You can see any program stored in your CNC machine with the help of this key. Now let's see this key in detail with the help of a video. As soon as I press the program key, our running program will be displayed on the screen. Here we have a program numbered 50. In the FANUC control, program names start with O followed by 4 numbers. This is a rule in FANUC control that program names must start with O and then be followed by 4 numbers. However, this is not the case with Siemens control. In Siemens, you can name your program starting with any alphabet or number. In FANUC, if I want to find a program numbered 1, I need to write O0001 and then press this key. The program will be displayed on the screen. Remember that for searching any program, the auto mode must be on. We will learn about these modes later, but for now just remember that auto mode must be on to search for a program. Let's see how we can run this 50 numbered program. First, set the auto mode on and write O05D. Then press this key to open that program. Finally, press the cycle start key. As you can see, our program is running. It's that simple. Just find the program and start the cycle. Now, let's learn something new. Today we are going to learn how to create a new program. We are going to make a new program numbered 50, the one we recently ran. Turn on the Edit key. We will learn about this key later. Write O050 and then press this key. The program file will open. As you can see, the window is blank because we are going to create a new program here. I will write a small program now. Just watch. Don't worry about understanding everything I am writing here. You will understand it as we progress through the syllabus. For now, just observe how I am writing this program. In this topic, you only need to see which key is used for what purpose and which window opens after pressing each key. We will cover the programming part later. Our program is ready. Now press the auto key and then the cycle start. The program is running. I hope you have understood how to create a new program. This is all about programming for now. Let's move on to the offset key. This is the offset key. The offset key is used for job size correction, meaning it helps maintain job size within limits or tolerance. All size-related work is done through the offset function. There are three types of offsets. 1. Wear offset, used for job size correction during ongoing production. If the tool wears out, resulting in a slightly larger size than required, an offset is applied to remove the excess material and achieve the desired size. This kind of offset is given in wear offsets. 2. Geometry offset, used for job setting and new job development. If you are developing a new job, you should use the geometry offset. In production, you use the wear offset, and for new job development, use the geometry offset. 3. Work offset. Sometimes you may need to apply the same offset to all the tools. Instead of setting offsets for each tool individually, you can apply an offset in the Work Offset page, which will be applied to all the tools. Now, let's see these offsets with the help of videos to gain a better understanding. As soon as I press the Offset key, a window will open. In that window, press Offset, and you will see two options, Wear and Geometry. These two offset pages are nearly the same. As mentioned earlier, geometry is used for new job development, and wear is used in production work. The wear offset page contains tool numbers X, Z, R, and T. X refers to diameter, Z refers to length or distance, R refers to the nose radius of the insert, and T refers to the tool type. This is just an introduction to offsets. We will learn everything in detail in our upcoming topics. Now let's see how to apply an offset. Write the offset value you want to apply and then press the plus input key. Remember to press plus input. If you press input, the existing offset will be deleted and the tool will only take the new offset. However, we want to add the new offset to the existing value, so always press the plus input key, not input. Plus input adds your offset value to the existing value, while input replaces the existing value with the new one. Finally, let's talk about the third type of offset, the work offset. If you apply an offset on this page, it will be applied to all the tools. In this simulator, I have 4 codes, but in your CNC machine, you may only have 1 X and Z. If your CNC machine has 4 codes like this, write the X and Z values there, and make sure to add that code to the main program. In newer control panels, there is usually only 1 X and Z for work offsets, so there is no need to add that code to the main program. If you have 4 codes, choose any code for your work offset, input the X and Z values, and don't forget to add this code to the main program. We will cover everything in detail in our offset topic, so don't worry. This is just an introduction. Okay, we will continue in our next part.